never be another century. There's no time to think about the weather when there's something inside of me.
Hello, these products are hypoallergenic, anti-aging, de-stressing and guaranteed 100% safe. Would you like me to list the ingredients? Okay, well, any problems before your appointment, just give me a call. Bye. I'll be with you in 2 ticks.
No, I've come to see Sean.
Can I take a name?
Louise.
Nature of business? What are you trying to sell?
I'm not trying to sell anything.
We've had a lot of nuisance calls from reps today. It's a new salon.
Right, well, I've just told you I'm not a rep.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you what it is you wish to speak to Mr. Kennedy about.
No, you're not. It's personal.
I'm afraid you can't go in there.
You didn't say he wasn't in.
You didn't ask. He's still not in. He's a very busy man. Have you tried his mobile?
Yeah, it's on voicemail, but I'm just going to wait.
I'm Nadine, by the way. First day, new job.
Yeah, I thought I hadn't seen you before.
It's Louise, isn't it? I'll never forget a name or a face.
Must come in useful in your line of work.
Technically, I'm front of house, but Sean's made it quite clear my role will be a bit more flexible than that. Well, I'm a trainee beauty therapist, so I'll be doing treatments. But I'll also be helping Sean in the business side of things.
And how exactly does that work?
Well, it's early days and I'm part-time at the moment, so we're playing it by ear.
Right. But you're a receptionist. I mean, that's the position that you applied for.
Well, less of the applying, more a case of being headhunted.
What's the new Sean before you...
Any calls? I need to deal with this right away. No interruptions.
Excuse me. I've been waiting for you all day.
Tough.
I'm frazzled. Max is away, and I'm virtually managing this place on my own.
What about OB?
He's done a couple of shifts, but he's looking after driving by, keeping Mel off the booze.
Oh, how is she?
Well, now that we've agreed on a few ground rules, she seems to be concentrating on her studies. There you go.
You are not serious.
It's a fiery dragon. We had him on last night, St. George's Day and all that.
It's a fiery something. I think I'll pass.
It's worth celebrating. This George guy, he killed a dragon to save some princess.
And then they got married and lived unhappily ever after, I'll bet.
Since when did you turn so cynical? Oh, let me guess. Since you tied the knot yourself?
Wasn't my finest hour. Oh, he makes my blood boil.
Hello again, Claire.
Hi.
A bottle of your finest bubbly, please. We'll be, over there.
If you think a couple of bottles of champagne is going to make me change my mind about the divorce, you're wrong.
That's the last thing on my mind. However, if you'd like to join us, I'm sure we'll be able to rustle up another glass.
Can't stand each other. Why did he follow you back to Hollyoaks? He must still carry a torch for you.
He's not here because he loves me. He just loves tormenting me.
Setting up a business on your doorstep's a pretty expensive way to annoy you.
Yeah, and if it winds me up, he'll think it's money well spent.
But you've told him you want a divorce. You're the one calling the shots.
He's stalling. He wants me to admit adultery. Yeah. Meanwhile, he'll carry on enjoying himself like he usually does.
She's a bit obvious. Nothing like you. I wouldn't have thought she'd be his type at all.
Every woman is Sean's type. I went travelling for an adventure. I didn't think it'd involve being on a beach and saying I do.
You weren't drunk.
Well, we weren't sober. But I would have got married anyway.
You loved him?
Yeah, I was head over heels. Big mistake. But it was good for a while. I mean, managing the bar and selling timeshares.
Timeshares?
Well, more like suckering tourists into buying rabbit hutches in the sun. He'd buy dozens of units off plan and then sell them on before they'd even been built.
It must have cost a fortune.
Not really. All you need is the deposit, and with a quick turnaround, you can make a profit without even having to pay a single mortgage instalment. He made a killing.
Enough for him to set up over here.
Yeah. He's got the salon, a property business. He'll have other ventures on the go.
He must be loaded.
Yeah, look at him. Doesn't he want everyone to know it?
You're divorced because he doesn't want you to share his assets.
Yeah, and I don't even want any of his assets.
Of course you do. What's yours is yours and what's his is yours.
Not interested in his money, though. I just want him out of my life once and for all.
Not very friendly, that Louise, is she? And now she's giving me the evil eye.
Excuse me, can you do me a favour and point Nadine in the direction of the little girl's room?
Her downstairs. I'll show you.
I give her 1 month before she realises she's not the only playmate on the scene.
Look, I don't want another public domestic. And I can't have you ringing me all the time and turning up at the salon, stalking me.
Well, then you know what to do, don't you?
Admit adultery.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have to trawl through the whole of your back catalogue. Take Miss Trainee Beauty Technician. What's she called?
You want a name for the corpse?
Mm-hmm.
Ben Davies. Same deal as before.